Hey everyone, welcome back to Dream Daddy. So if you remember last time, we went to a barbecue and basically just met all the dads again, learned a little bit more about each of them, and each of them actually seems a fair bit more interesting now after all of that. But for right now, my plans to just kind of sit at home with some ice cream and watch TV with Amanda are kind of shattered because Amanda's going to go out with her friends. So we had to figure out what I'm going to do. So we're gonna either work on some stuff, see how long I can sleep for, or throw a party. Personally, I would just say work on some stuff, because that's always what I do when I'm home by myself is just work on stuff. You know, that stuff. I'm just relaxing tonight. Have fun, okay? Great, see you later. I watch Amanda drive off into the night. I really do hope she has fun. I plop down in front of the TV and turn on some Wine and Dine Mastermind with celebrity chef Gavin Chapman. Looks like Gavin's making a roasted rack of lamb with rosemary mashed potatoes. I'd love to be able to cook like that. Although I think if I was actually good at cooking, I'd use my powers for evil. Like just making baked Alaskas all day instead of any food of real nutritional substance. What are baked Alaskas? I've never heard of that before. Man, Gavin Chapman just caught that thing on fire, but he meant to do it. What a professional. I lose track of time as I blaze through several episodes of Wine and Dine Mastermind, and also one episode of some cooking show called Meat Hell. I'm not even sure what that one was about. It was just a lot of yelling. I glance at my watch. Man, it's almost midnight. I should check in with Amanda. I send a text. Hey kiddo, you good? I wander into the kitchen as I wait for a reply. Amanda's phone is almost always in her hand, so I'm sure she'll respond soon. Unless she's driving home now, in which case I hope she doesn't respond soon because I definitely taught her better than to text and drive. I reach into the freezer and grab an ice cream sandwich. It's a little late for this, but I think I earned it after a long day of socializing. Dude, that is exactly me. I get so drained after I socialize for pretty much an entire day. My thing is chocolate. I always come home and I'm like, man, I wish I had some chocolate because I almost never have any. I have to go out to the store to buy it because if I keep a stock of it here, I will eat all of it in one night. It doesn't matter how much chocolate there is. I will eat all of it. Do you understand? I will eat every single piece. Anyway. I check my watch again, and then my phone. Nothing yet. Okay, see, now I'm worried. Do I call her? Do I call the cops? No, it's too soon for that. I'll just send her a gentle reminder text. What's up? Half an hour passes. Now I'm really worried. The episodes of Gavin Chapman's Meat Hell are not only assuaging my anxiety. Wait, what? Wasn't Gavin Chapman the guy who was... Wait, does he host both shows? I thought he was watching a different show that had Gavin Chapman in it. Anyway. But possibly exacerbating it by all the yelling. So I keep pacing around the house, waiting for her to come back. Why didn't I find out where she was going? Who was she even with? Why don't I know any of her friends' phone numbers? Why don't I even know any of her friends' full names? Who is Emma P? I decide to send her another text. Amanda, please text me and let me know you're okay. I can't help but think of all the awful things that could have happened to her. See, again, this is me in real life too. Except I don't have kids. So I'm just like, whenever I know that a friend is out for the night and I'm just, trying to check in with them and they don't respond for like an hour or two, I start to get worried. And that's just for my friends. Imagine how I would be with a kid. Oh, thank God, it's her. Amanda opens the door and shuffles in. Finally she's back home. I'm glad she's okay. What's up? Sweetie, thank God you're safe. Yep. But now that I know she's okay, I'm really mad. Yep, I would be too. Why didn't you answer my texts? Amanda pulls her phone out of her pocket. Oh, whoops, guess I didn't see those. She starts to walk to her room. No? Hold up a sec. Amanda Ann. Whoa, we're pulling out the middle name now? Amanda, you came home an hour and a half after your curfew and you didn't respond to any of my texts. You really freaked me out. I was about to call the cops. Dad, you're seriously overreacting. You're not going to be like this when I go off to school, are you? I don't like your attitude. I've read to being concerned. I was scared. Genuinely, I would say I was scared. You weren't responding, and it was just like when your mom... I had to stop myself from tearing up.
Hey.
Oh, Dad, I didn't mean to... I sit down on the couch and put my head in my hands. I feel very tired all of a sudden. You really scared me. Just... Please don't do that again.
Oh.
Alright. I'm gonna go to bed now. Man, that actually kind of got me a little bit. I teared up a bit. Okay. Amanda closes the door to her room and I head to mine. Jeez. As I'm falling asleep, one thing she said keeps echoing in my mind. You're not going to be like this when I go off to school, are you? I definitely didn't sleep well last night. I brewed some strong coffee and mixed some scrambled eggs for Amanda as a peace offering. She eventually wanders into the kitchen. Hey, I thought about what you said last night. I should have texted you. I said I was going to do it and I didn't. I honestly just didn't even think about it. I'm really sorry, Pops. I won't do it again. Well, I'm sorry for freaking out on you. I trust you to make good choices. Good. I don't know. I'm not really sorry for freaking out. Another thing about me, I safeguard myself by putting my trust in people. I trust everybody that's close to me to make good choices. And I let them know that. And that's actually something that my mom did. Sorry, I took my hand off the mouse just to talk for a second. Growing up, my mom always reassured me that she just trusted me to do the right thing, you know? And I feel like that helped me a lot when I was growing up as a kid. It helped me just be responsible for myself because she had to raise me by herself and I was her only child, very much like this situation, except, you know, reverse the genders of the parent and the child. And when my mom let me know that she trusted me to do things, I did everything in my power not to break that trust because I respected my mom tremendously. She did so much for me. She still does so much for me that I never, ever, ever want to let her down, no matter what. And I think that's what trust is good for. You need to trust other people to make the right choices in their life. You can't think that people are always going to go out and do bad things or make the wrong choice. Just because something is something that you wouldn't do yourself doesn't mean that it's a bad or a wrong choice. It's a choice that makes sense to them. But you have to trust them that the choice that they make is going to overall be good for them. You know what I mean? So anyway, let's continue this. I trust you to make good choices. I also thought about it, and I'll try to give you your space from here on out. I gotta trust that you can take care of yourself. Team Johnson? Team Johnson. Amanda gives me a hug. Want some eggs? You know it. Sprinkle some cheese on them? Already did. Yeah. Bless you. Amanda scarfs down the eggs in the time it takes me to wash the pan. Alright, I'm off to school. Smell you later. Wait, one more thing before you go. What? What's Dadbook? It's a social media platform. Wait. What? What's a social media platform? Dad, I had to go to school. Come on, Amanda. I'm an old man. I can't put together a Dadbook profile on my own. Alright, I'll help you sound interesting on the internet. Amanda spends the next couple minutes setting up my profile on Dadbook, which, as it turns out, is a place where dads can get together and talk about fatherhood. Alright, Pops, we gotta fill out your profile. Let's get some likes and dislikes. Oh, okay. What did I say? Dad tip number 56, go ask your mother. On a Friday night, okay. Okay, this is interesting. On a Friday night, you're most likely to polish and sort my coin collection, Netflix and Girl Baby, fall asleep watching the History Channel, torment my children with dad puns, singing a blissful oblivion, sleep. It's either fall asleep watching the History Channel or torment my children with dad puns. Oh, that's a tough choice. I really do like the History Channel, but at the same time, I really love dad puns. Let's go with the dad puns. If you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? My trusty grill, the lost shaker of salt, Castaway on DVD for instructional purposes, a boat obviously. I don't need anything, my survival skills have trained me for this day. I don't really like any of these. I guess a boat obviously. What are your turn-ons? Oh, okay. Strong dad arms, tennis shoes with long white socks, a well-manicured lawn, street smarts, top-tier grillmanship, comfortable with crying. Oh, okay. I was gonna go with street smarts, but comfortable with crying, actually. I like that. What did you want to be when you grew up? Are either of these what I actually wanted to be? Technical writer for manuals and instructionals, salty boat captain, pro skater who was also an astronaut. Okay. A good father, the president of space. What I actually wanted to be when I grew up, actually one of them is in here. I really, really wanted to be a father. I wanted to have 6 kids, all of them girls. But I have since strayed from that. Nowadays, I don't know if I even want any kids. And if I do have any at all, I would want to adopt a daughter, just like I did in this game. The other thing that I really wanted to be was a teacher, but it's not on here, so a good father. What's your favorite movie genre? War documentaries, Sean Connery's entire filmography, anything on Laserdisc, romantic comedies, whatever will make me cry, old comedies that haven't aged well. I notice I'm choosing this option like right around here a lot, but I love crying during movies, so whatever will make me cry. What's your ideal date? Napping together, doing a 1,000 piece puzzle together, eating a healthy dinner at 4 p.m. That's a little early. Trying to geocache but getting hopelessly lost. Arson, being emotionally vulnerable. Ideal date. I mean, I am a fan of vulnerability. If you can be honest and open with me, I really appreciate that. Doing a 1,000 piece puzzle together could be a nice bonding experience though. Napping together is also nice and intimate. Oh man, this one's kind of tough actually. Let's go for doing a 1,000 piece puzzle together. What do you never leave home without? A sensible cardigan, my sick vape, a book of word jumbles and a pen, a cool knife, my cripplingly low self-esteem. Oh, I gotta read the last one. I frequently forget my phones, keys, and wallet at home sometimes. My cripplingly low self-esteem. That is amazing and very accurate. Yep, gotta go with that. I spend a lot of time thinking about conspiracy theories, how proud I am of my child, potential ends of the world, if I'll ever be able to love myself as much as I love my grill, when I can next get a cup of coffee, lawnmower modifications. I mean, none of these really. I guess it would be how proud I am of my child or potential ends of the world. How proud I am of my child. Profile complete. Nice. See, that wasn't so bad. Yeah, that was actually kind of fun. I could totally spend all day on here just looking at people's profiles. Yusamesh is one of them. Or more than one of them. All of these dads seem pretty interesting. Okay. I promise I'll make some friends. Amanda gives me a hug. Go get him, Dad. I love Amanda. If you press the ignition too long,
You've got dads.
Oh, okay. I do have to... Oh, wow. Okay, I guess this is where the dating simulation actually comes in. I think we all know who the obvious answer for me is going to be, so let's just go ahead and do that, and then I will leave the episode after our conversation's over. Hugo, of course. Okay. Hugo Vega, middle school teacher, high school teacher, writer of scholarly articles on 18th century literature for various esteemed publications. If you're on here to tell me that my son put a cherry bomb in your trash, I know and I'm sorry. See, Bruce and Strong Tea and Paint My Miniatures on a Friday night. A Remembrance of Things Past by Marcel Proust. Muscles. Alright. You gonna be on a grow movie star? What's your favorite movie genre? Documentaries on art history. What's your ideal date? Each of us read a different book on opposite sides of the couch in comfortable silence. You know, I can dig comfortable silence. You don't have to always be talking, you know. Never leave home without my glasses. Actually, I forget them at home a lot. You know what? I need my glasses all the time too. I don't forget them a lot, but I do sometimes, and it's kind of scary. I'm aware that people who are against e-readers are more in love with the idea of books than actually reading them. Anyway, actually, even though we know that I'm going to, anyway, I'm back, by the way. Sorry about that. So, even though, we know that I'm going to message Hugo, I am really interested to see everybody's profiles. So, let's spend the rest of this episode just looking through everybody's stuff, and then we'll go ahead and message Hugo. Okay, so Craig, dad of 3, business entrepreneur, and fitness enthusiast. Juggling work, family, and fitness is a tough gig, but someone's got to do it. Friday night, getting one last good cardio session in. A box of energy bars. A sub 6-minute mile. Oh my god. Beer pong world champion. Okay, he is completely the stereotype right now. Buddy cop movies forever. Scaling a huge dangerous mountain for fun. An extra tube of energy gel. My mile time used to be so good. What happened? Have I peaked? Oh my god. Okay, Matt. Avid music enthusiast, passionate coffee drinker. You can find me most days selling bean juice over at the Coffee Spoon or hanging out at the park with my amazing daughter. Hit me up about 80s no-wave music. Let's see, perfect my cold brew setup, one drip at a time, baby. Fine tune to pass the day away. Multi-instrumentalism. Okay, somebody who can play more than one instrument, I'm guessing. A barista, weirdly enough. Hey, you're fulfilling your dream, man. Your favorite movie genre, shit with subtitles. We go to the animal shelter and seriously consider adopting a cat. Okay. My headphones, both in-ear and over-ear, just in case. Where did writing commas into song titles come from, and where did it go? Did we all disagree that it's a bad idea? Let me look at Hugo again. Okay, yeah, they all have different styles of how they type. Because if you notice, Matt, he had a lot of lower cases in the beginning, whereas Hugo has uppercase in the beginning of everything. Yeah. Okay, let's go over to Brian. Hey, I'm Brian. I spend most of my time hanging out with my awesome daughter and thinking up new ways to grill things. If you like fishing, then we'll get along. See just how slowly I can cook a piece of brisket. My fishing pole. A keen understanding of steak cuts. Fireman. I could see Brian being a fireman. See, romantic comedies are his favorite. Ideal date is duck building. Or do you never leave home without a portable fishing pole? How my daughter is smarter than I am. She has some insecurities. Okay, Robert. Actually, I want to check out Robert last because he's clearly the most mysterious of the dads. So let's go to Damien. How do you do? I finally decided to join this information superhighway. I'm not entirely sure how this works, but I will try my best to understand. I love long strolls through graveyards and spending time with my son. If you would ever like to chat about the latest in Victorian fashion, the inevitability of our own demise, or black cats, please send me a letter. Listen to true crime podcasts while I taxidermy my newest specimens. See, Desert Island, a coffin. Okay. I was pronouncing bosom correctly. He wanted to be a bat. Okay. See, that's why he's Vampire Dad. What's your favorite movie genre? Foreign art house horror. No thanks. I hate horror. It's night. We are at an industrial dark wave club in Berlin. The music drums to the beat of our hearts. An upside down cross. Okay. Mortality salience. All right. Check out Joseph. Voted Maple Bay's #1 youth minister for 5 years running. Living in my hometown with my beautiful wife and our 4 amazing kids. If I'm not in church, you can catch me out on the open waters, setting sail on the seas of adventure. I love playing guitar and crushing my kids at Candyland. Okay, so on a Friday night, lead the community in a fun mixer. Let's see, on Desert Island, a 6-string. Turn-ons, a loving wife. Ship captain. I mean, it sounds like he owns a ship, doesn't he? So, very music. Feel-good movies. Yeah, I like feel-good movies too. I like to cry and feel good at the same time. Ideal date, lovely night on the town with my wife. Never leave home without the good book. How I can be a better man, husband, and father. Yeah, going after Joseph would be a terrible idea. Okay, finally, let's check out Robert. Oh, this guy does not care anything about... Okay. When the internet gains sentience and decides to destroy us all, you know it'll use this information against us, right? On a Friday night, make a deal in an alleyway. Have it go badly. Who's the cop? Was it Giacomo? I trusted Giacomo. He would have a gun. Your turn-ons, don't talk to me. He wanted to be a grifter, all right? Italian neoliberalism. Neoliberalism. See where my mind's at right now. Neorealism. What's your ideal date? Grave robbing. At least 4 knives. Okay. You ever really look into a rabid animal's eyes? Okay, that didn't clear up anything about Robert. Okay, so we're going to leave this episode off right here. Next time when we come back, we're going to send a message over to Hugo and see where that leads us. See you on the next one. Bye.